Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafting with Amy. Today I have two spring/Easter DIYs for you. I thought this first one was adorable. I got that in my last haul. So I'm taking this and I think I'm going to do the back side. But I traced it the wrong way. I guess I wouldn't have had to have told you all that, but anyway, I'm going to take these little bunny tails off. And it finally dawns on me to take the stand off first. Or these are glued on there pretty good. I'm getting the glue off. See, I had tried pulling that off, and then I didn't think I could get it off, so I'm like, okay. But I did get it off. So once I realized, because I traced it the wrong way to do it on the back side, and I was going to put craft paper on this side, I take sandpaper and just go over the ears up there because it has that glitter. And use this side. So you can see where I've sanded it. Well, I haven't sanded the ears yet because I haven't traced it yet. So this is some of that. I love this stuff. It's the vinyl from Dollar Tree. I can't use it on my Cricut, but I like covering things with it, but it has a big crease down there. But I love this color. It's like a rose gold. So see, I turn it the wrong way. Oh man. So I'm just going to trace it out. And I always use like a glue stick. Even though this is adhesive, it has an adhesive back, it doesn't stick well. So I used a glue stick. But I love this color. And the last time I went, I haven't seen any of this particular color because I use it in the fall. I really like it in the fall too. But I don't do many things that are real colorful. I like more farmhouse, metallic, copper and stuff. I don't know why I'm showing you. I know you all know how to trace out, and then I'm just going to cut it. Don't show me doing that. So now I realize it's like, okay. And I do the ears, get the glitter off, but I don't show that. That's the metallic copper. It's by Folk Art Metallic Antique Copper. And I guess I was going to go ahead and paint the base, but I got sidetracked. So now I'm going to go ahead and just I put some on, and then I put it down, and then I go along so it doesn't dry out on me. They have some that sticks better, like to cover things, like a check, a buffalo check. But for some reason, this glittery rose gold or whatever it is, it doesn't adhere very well. And I have this sped up because I'm very slow. I just get in my own world and I get up and I do other things, and But I was so behind on getting spring stuff out because I was waiting for the fiber optics. And then I got new stuff because I have other videos ready to upload, but then I saw this stuff and I'm like, I like this better. So now I'm going to take the stand and paint it with this metallic antique copper. And I love this paint. It's folk art. I got it at Wal Mart. And I do use it a lot. I did use it some in a DIY I did here not long ago with a chicken. I did like a metal color and then put this copper on it. But I just cover, I don't get it down in the crack there because I want to make sure I can get that, the bunnies and the egg back down in there. Now I'm going to take the little cottontails, and this is antique parchment, and I just kind of dab it onto the little tails. I have a bag of cottontails, but they're bigger. Too big for that. But I wanted to get this, you wouldn't think it would show up much, but it does. And I don't worry about the bottom because I'm going to be gluing that on. And I took my hair dryer to dry these because I didn't know how well it would dry. And I don't worry about a real heavy coverage because it's just a, you know, it doesn't need to be heavily saturated or anything. Okay, now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and just cut around the excess. And then I take that sander. I'm careful about it because of the type of vinyl that is with the glitter. But I take that and some sandpaper and go around it. Okay, and I'll let this in to just show you that I flub up a lot. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put these letters. I had some larger ones that were cursive, but they were too big. So I've got this little stencil, and I'm going to use the metallic copper, antique copper. And I do an awful job. It didn't stay in there. I didn't like the way it looked. So then I came up with plan B. Or C, or D. I don't know. I changed my mind so much. I have everything drug out, and then I totally go a different way. That's just how I do. So the S turned out okay. Then I'm like, I wipe it off, and I go down to do the G. And I think it was the P that bled on me, but I'm not crazy. It's not large enough for me, and it doesn't stand out. So I decide to do this. I have some little wooden letters, and I just glue those down. And I left them natural because they match the little bunny tails. So now I have taken this metallic copper, and I'm going to paint in the inside of the ears. And I just do this freehand. I don't draw anything, but it's hard to get it in camera view because I'm flipping it around and all that. And I put, I think, 2 coats on this. Because it's harder to get paint to adhere to that glitter. And I don't have you watch me do all this. It's just, you know, what the inside of a bunny ear would look like. And this is a copper rose gold bunny and eggs. So, yeah, as realistic as you can make that look. It's gotten cold again here. And it's been raining and raining and raining. We have a whole bunch of Easter lilies. So now I don't know what happened to that, but I've gone ahead and put it back on the stand and glued on the little cottontails. And then I think, okay, it needs something else. So I take this jute twine in a creamy color and make little bows for the ears. And then I think it needs something else. So I do something else. So I'm just putting some hot glue. I still haven't changed my setup. I need to do that. I told my husband because I need his help doing it. Putting my camera up. Because I'm constantly hitting it, or like with that wreath. It was so big I didn't even have room to be in frame. The only thing I don't like about it being up above is, like, you can't get this, like if I'm working on something standing up like this, you can't get this angle. So, I really don't know what to do. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. And I have this sped up because it takes me forever to tie a little shoestring bow. My hands just don't work real well. I just had a little place there where that, when I put that down in there, it was showing a little where it wasn't painted. So now I'm going to take this jute twine and outline, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this to show you how. But again, you know, this is on a stand. Ideally, I should have done all of this before I put it back on the stand, but yeah. Too late for that. And if I take it out, because I was concerned that the paper, you know, that I had put on there, was going to come up. So now I'm going to the other side. Because, you know, I don't know. And you can't see me, I'm out of frame, but all I'm doing is taking some hot glue and going around. I don't do it on the bottom because part of it's down in that stand. And I apologize, I'm out of frame. This is what I'm saying. I've got to figure out a better setup. Because I've had it up there before, but I was working on something down. Or, you know, looking straight down. So this is the finished product, and I think it's cute. I like it. I like those colors. And if you're new here, I want to welcome you. And if you like the content, I hope you'll consider subscribing. hitting the notification bell, leaving me a comment. And for all of my returning viewers and subscribers, I really appreciate you all. So this is DIY number 2. I like it. Now this is a repurposed, I've had this forever, and I purchased it with it had, I think, a Christmas arrangement in it. So the foam, it came with a black foam that has had it. So I took some floral foam, cut it, and glued it down in there. I'm going to use just the rabbit from that little hippity hop sign. And then I have some florals, and I actually say the tags. These are florals that I did get at Dollar Tree. I normally get mine at Wal Mart, or Hobby Lobby has better florals. Ours doesn't have a whole lot, but Tweedia are the ones there. And then Baby's Breath. So I'm taking these and pushing up that green thing. I'm trying to determine now what size I want it to be. And I cut that jute because I have repurposed this thing, and I'll repurpose it again. That's just what I do. I can't save Mother Earth, but if I can do anything to try to help prevent further damage, you know, whether it be natural cleaning stuff, repurposing things, you know, that's just what I do. So I'm pushing up that green, and I have this sped up because this took me forever when I make a floral arrangement. But then I later go back because I didn't like the placement of the green, and I took those out and just put those separate. Like just the green part in certain areas. But this is like I'm sure it's resin, but I've had it forever. And it came, like I said, pre-made with a Christmas arrangement, floral arrangement in it. And I took those out and repurposed those, and it's heavy duty. It looks like a birch log. So now I'm cutting that jute off because I don't want it on there. I'm trying to determine the height of how I want the bunny, because I take a dowel and glue to the back of it, and I don't do anything to the bunny. I think that's an adorable bunny. Dollar Tree's really stepping up their game. And I thought with this arrangement and the container, it looks good together, in my opinion. But I go to all this trouble to push those leaves up, or whatever they are, grass. And then I still include them, but I take them out because they were just wild. So I take them out and take the green off, and then just put the green somewhere. I just hit my headphones. Over to the sides. And now I'm taking the Baby's Breath. I'm not crazy about their Baby's Breath, but it was all I had. And I can't remember how many bundles. Well, you see there. Tweedia. I've never heard of that. I don't know. Tweedia, and then it says gin something. I don't know my flowers. I know Easter lilies. That's what I call them. Daisies. And that's about it. So I'm just cutting them at different heights to build. And like I said, don't pay attention right now because I realize, at least in my opinion, I don't like that green just here, there, everywhere. I just keep fooling with it until I like what I see. So now I'm going to put the bunny in there. Excuse me. Now I'm going to take some green Spanish moss. And I don't glue this down. I cut it and I just put it in there because, like I said, I'll repurpose this again. I repurpose t-shirts. I'll use stuff for rags, cleaning rags, whatever. My grandmother was like that. And I guess I get it from her. She even made her own cleaning supplies. I have a cookbook that, and I've done that, I've done that too. So and that was before I knew she had done it, or after. I didn't know she had done it, but natural cleaning supplies and but I have a recipe book and she has homemade furniture polish written in it, and I got an herbal book of hers. Mom gave it to me because I was the one that was into all that, and I didn't know that she was. I think after I place this down, I know I put hot glue, but I think I cut the stick down, the dowel rod down, and now I have removed the green and put it over to the side. And then that is it. So I hope you all enjoyed these. Like I said, I'm running behind on spring and because I was waiting on Wi-Fi or fiber optics. But you'll have to let me know what you think, and I appreciate you all for stopping by and leave me a comment. Thank you all. You have a good weekend.